Hello and welcome to the first part of the how-to guide videos for 3ds Max. On this video I'll talk about the basics and how to navigate and create a simple shape with the software. I'll show you what these four views are. So the top left view is the top view, the top right view is the front view, the bottom left is the left view, and the bottom right is the perspective view. Now you can move the camera in these views by holding the middle mouse button, so your scroll wheel. So just hold down and move it around. To rotate the camera, you hold Alt and click the scroll wheel right here. To change the view here, just click on the second option and move it back to left here. And to change the styling, you click the third option right here. And usually you'd want to see your edged faces, since in the future you'll be having segments in your shapes. Now, 3ds Max comes in this workspace as default, but you're going to need to use Design Standard. So you'll be able to have your layers here on the left. And you can drag that out, put it wherever you want, but I'll put it on the left side for now. Now, to create a simple shape, you'd have to click the plus button here, which is the create icon, and the circle here. And on the drop down, click the first option, standard primitives. You'll have choices on what kind of shape you want to create. You can click and drag to create a box. And it's similar to the other shapes here. So, for example, let's make a cone. Click, holding click, drag, and there you go. You have your shapes. Now, if this window is too small for you, you can drag it to make it bigger, or you can press Alt and then W together, and you'll full screen that view. So here we have two different shapes here. Now if you want to create a curve, or in 3ds Max it's called a spline, click the second icon in the create, and it's your first option in the drop down box. These are your options on your lines here. So you can line, rectangle, circle, etc. I'll make a ellipse. It's the same thing. Drag and click. You'd have your spline here. Now to move your objects around, you can either click W or click this icon here on the top, and you can drag them by dragging these arrows. So if you want to rotate them, click this icon or press E. So if I want to rotate my ellipse, put it here, and maybe I'll have it like that, and maybe I'll have this cone poking into the square, the box. So I'll move it up, I'll rotate it, poke it into the box, and maybe I'll poke it in this way, put it in. Right. There are things called modifiers in 3ds Max, and one of them is called the Extrude Modifier. It's one of the simpler ones. Basically just pulls out a curve into a 3D shape. So to do that, you click the second icon here, and on the modifier list, click Extrude, and on the right here, there's this thing called the mount, and you just either drag it up or down, or you can type a specific number in. I'll put 15, but maybe not for 70. And there are also operands, and one of them is Boolean. So if you click compound objects, click your shape that you want to keep, and click Boolean, and click add operands. These will be the shapes that you want to subtract from your initial shape. So click them, and under operand parameters, click subtract, and if you go into ellipse, click subtract, and you'll have your end result. So this is just the few things that you can do with 3ds Max. Hope you enjoyed.